In this video in Car Crushers 2 on Roblox, you are going to learn how to become rich inside this game, just like you can see right here. This is also the first video in a new series on Car Crushers 2 that we're going to have here on the Super Shorts Roblox channel. For our long-time viewers, don't worry, we are not ditching Welcome to Farmtown, we're just adding some more games in to be able to help support the channel. Anyway, Car Crushers 2 has been a game that I have loved for years now, and as you can see, we're pretty good at it. And I want to share my knowledge on how I got this rich inside of the game because it's actually not that hard. So let's talk about the strategy first and then how to actually achieve getting the money. So to get rich in this game, of course, grinding is going to be the way to get rich. I guess I should mention this is a way to get rich fast, not just like getting rich over time. So I'm going to show you real quick how the pros grind. First, you respawn your car, you go to a selected crusher, we'll just say this one. We'll say the acid chamber is the best crusher in the game, it's not, but you just go into this crusher, run out so you don't die. And as soon as the car gets crushed, you respawn it as fast as you can. There goes our car. Once it's all destroyed, respawn it very quickly and then repeat the process. I missed. Anyway, so that's the strategy on how to be able and become rich. However, it is important to know which crushers are the best. We're just going to be covering the bottom level and the premium crushers on row 4 upstairs, because I don't have all of the crushers unlocked, all the XP crushers. So we're going to keep it simple. We'll start off with row 1, and the first crusher that I'm going to have to say is the best is going to have to be the sawmill in row 1. This crusher does a pretty decent job of destroying all of your car just with the saws, but it's really the fire at the end that you're really looking forward to. This car sells for about $6.2 billion, and I just got $5 billion right there. So that's decently close. So with the moving sawmills down on row 1, let's check out row 2. Now this one actually has a couple of good crushers in it. So I will give you 2 of them that I would say are the best. The first one is going to have to be the garbage disposal right here. All you do is drive your car in and it's going to burn it to shreds. That one gave me close to $5 billion when I did it, which is pretty good. But the other great crusher in this one is the acid chamber. Now, as soon as you can, teleport up to the control room so you can go ahead and start filling the room with acid as soon as possible. If you click the auto button on this right at the front of the gate, it's going to take a minute for the room to start filling with acid, so just teleport to the control room as soon as possible. As you can see, we just got all of our money right here for our car, $6.48 billion. So this is going to be the best crusher on row 2 in my opinion. If you guys are finding this information in this video helpful, please make sure to give it a like button and even consider subscribing if you would like to see more Roblox Car Crushers 2 in the future. My words, they get jumbled. But anyway, we're here on a very special row, row 3, where all of the crushers are bigger than most of the other crushers in the game, or at least on the first floor. 2 of these crushers, just like row 2, stand out above the others. The first one being the Big Spinner. This is the crusher that's going to get you all of the money for your car, and pretty quickly too. Just like that, $6.6 billion, cha-ching! And another one that goes nicely with it is the Spinning Room. As you can see, this one's going to toss your car around in a big giant square room. I don't know what's happening with my avatar right now. And again, it's going to give me all of the money for my car. Those are my recommendations on row 3, but let's check out the premium row, row 4. Now on row 4, the crushers are split into 2 different game passes. The first one on the left is going to be the Premium Crushers Game Pass. This is going to consist of the Mega Shredder, the Black Hole, the Highway Crash Test, the Nuke, and the Super Blast, some of my favorite crushers in the game. But on the right side, we have those saved for the VIPs in this game. That's going to be the Train Collision, the Minigun, the Cannon Shot, the Blender, and the Compressor. All of these crushers do an exceptional job of crushing your car, but there are 2 in my opinion that stand out the most. We'll start with the VIP side, and we have the Minigun coming in at number 1 for the crushers. This crusher does an amazing job of getting your car crushed super fast. Look at that, right there, already 6.6 billion. Unfortunately, the bigger the car, the longer that process is going to take, but if you have a small car, it will get it done like that. But finally, we have the best crusher in the game so far, and that is going to be the Super Blast. All of the great pros in this game that, of course, have Robux and have spent it, use this crusher to crush their cars, because it doesn't matter how big it is, it's always going to take your cars out with one hit, and it does it pretty quickly. Look at that beautiful fire. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, we're also going to take a look at some of these up here, the new premium crushers, which the rocket launch may have stolen my heart for favorite crusher. Out of all of these, the Space Vacuum, in my opinion, is probably the best to go with if you're going to choose a crusher up here. It crushes your car in a decent amount of time, but these crushers are really more for just kind of fun versus really grinding. None of these are going to do a great job of crushing your car in a very fast amount of time, but hey, that gets to happen when you use this crusher, and you get zero gravity. Alright my friend, this is going to do it for this video. I hope that it helped you out, and now you're able to really start grinding in this game just like all of the pros are. I haven't mentioned this yet, but if you are going to spend some Robux in this game, I highly recommend getting the Premium Crushers Game Pass. It is probably the best for your buck kind of a Game Pass for being so cheap. But if you want to use a rocket to crush your car, it takes a while to do it, but it's super fun. So we can use the rocket thruster and use the rocket to crush this thing? Makes it faster or slower. And my friend, if nobody has told you yet today, you are seen, you are known, and you are loved by both me and by God. And I hope that you stick around, maybe see some more episodes on this channel. But until then, I hope to see you next time.